Hey, I'm at the Tate and I'm looking at Do Ho Suh, Walk the House, and we're going to have a look at this collection together. I've showed bits of it before on the 25th anniversary of the Tate, on the outside of this sculpture I'm just sitting by, but we're going to actually go inside now. So entering the exhibition, I didn't know what to expect, but I was excited after seeing the sculpture outside and knowing that moves. So you enter into these 2 or 3 kind of giant houses, which kind of reminded me of children's playhouses with the pipes but more sophisticated. Starting with the first one at the very far end. I will go into this one in a moment and explore it together with you. The detailing was immense, honestly. There was other pieces around the exhibition, like this beautiful piece on the wall over there which was done by rubbing, another piece here which was just really clever when you actually took time to actually study it. But going into the first one, that kind of gave me that feeling of being a child, where you kind of get those plastic poles and fabric and make a little toy house. But this was, as I said, much more sophisticated. You've got all of a sudden these weird fixtures, from lightings to vents to light fixtures, light switches, plug sockets, cables, and they're all done out of this beautiful kind of mesh. We're all stitched, as you can see here, from door handles galore. I really wanted to touch one so badly. I'm not normally like that in an exhibition, which the tactileness on this was almost irresistible. It really was. Looking at the features now, I'm going into the next one, the one I said I was about to go in. It's a really long kind of corridor space that I done before, that I was just talking to you about before, and you can see a little mini house in the corner there. You can peek through the other bits, but again, it's got the same kind of detailing. So it's got all sewn, all kind of bound in these kind of steel wood. You can see a light fitting just above my head there, cabinets in the background where window frames and panels would be, and then even to where like electricity and a vent and a fan and what looks like an extractor or something would have gone, with a little plug wire. And it's all just done out of fabric. As I said, it's really incredible. What I like is you can see the people through it as well, so you can see people looking on the outside, because the outside is exquisitely detailed, as well as the inside being detailed. So there's the inside of the home and the outside of the home, and I just really enjoyed this, especially coming from a fashion background and knowing how to sew, and thinking of the construction of this and wondering, does the artist actually sew these themselves or do they commission them? If anyone does know the answer, please do let me know. So just looking at the brickwork again, it's just so much detail in here. It really is. Another vent and fan system. I'm feeling like, because the artist is South Korea, I'm getting this idea of really hot kind of vibe. I've never been to Korea, or actually that part of Asia, which I would love to just go to Asia in general, but yeah, looking at the artwork, you can see I'm very immersed in it. I don't normally put myself in the videos as much as this, but I really wanted to show the context of how immersed you actually are, and trying to show you with my camera what I was looking at. So you can see this beautiful paneling. It looked like it would have been a painting detail or something. And then in a moment I'm going to add a fire extinguisher. It's a gift that keeps on giving me this. And normally if I said it's a fire extinguisher, you would be like, and I would be like, oh. But to be again made out of fabric, where it looked like the kind of glass that you get, the squared metal glass in doors. This is another door. It's just the detailing is really incredible, as I keep saying. And there's another light fitting, and then we're going to go to another house in a moment after we've had a look on the outside, and that one was based on the artist's actual home. And what he did was cover it on paper and did a rubbing of all of it, and then took the paper off and reassembled the house, so it becomes a paper version of the house, which we're about to see. So when you see what looks like it's plaster or something, it's not, it's paper. You can even see where it's got damp stains and stuff where the rain would have came into it. And we're just about to go and approach it after looking on the outskirts of this one now. So we went from a big fine one to this one here, and you can even see when you look closely the rubbings where it's been done on the timber. You can see the actual wood detailing, and I just think this is really, really incredible. I do love doing rubbings, and I just think we're genius to do a rubbing like this. Is something I've never heard no one doing before, to actually take the pieces and to actually restructure it from the rubbing in this way. And that's the watermarks that I was mentioning. At the end of this video there is a clip where you can see the artist doing the actual rubbings and how it's assembled, so do stay put for that bit as well. And we are about to go on to another bit where I will show some pictures that I really liked that they done, and they were done with embroidery as well. What I say embroidery, more sewing. I feel like it was done through a sewing machine. Just giving you a moment to absorb this, because it's every beam, every brick, every single detail has been rubbed. You've got this one and you've got the further house, so it's a really big amount of space, as you can see with the people that have been here. And then these are the pictures that I was just talking about. And finally, after looking at the pictures with the actual sewing, here is the final screen of how they done it. And I do hope you enjoyed watching this, and please, if you've seen it, give me comments how you thought the show was, and if you like this video, please comment, like, share, all those lovely things that keep me going. Thank you. And soon we'll be discussing on the next video my show Balance, which will be private viewing on the 7th of November.